At the altar, with the royal vow already open, Jace Maddox pulls his hand from mine and says no. The kingdom watches me become a problem. The moon magic turns cold. And then he names his solution. Another Maddox Alpha is present. What will Roman do with me? Before the moon and witness, Prince Jace Maddox, do you accept Ivy Brooks as your Luna by vow, law, and blood? The hall holds its breath. I look at Jace. His jaw tightens. Then he says, no. Elder Rowan's blade lowers an inch. Your Highness. Jace pulls his hand from mine. The ribbon slips loose. Jace steps back, not far, only far enough to make sure everyone sees the space between us. I refuse the vow, he says. This is irregular, Elder Rowan says. It's honest, Jace answers. My future Luna should strengthen the throne. She should inspire confidence. She should be more than a quiet girl, chosen because the council found convenient blood in a fading house. Elder Rowan turns back to Jace. The rite has opened. A royal vow can't be left unanswered before moonset. Not without debt. Jace's mouth tightens. There is another Maddox Alpha present. At the western pillars, Roman Maddox stands alone. He walks down the aisle toward the altar, every step measured. When he stops several steps away, he looks directly at Jace. Elder Rowan's thin fingers tighten around the ceremonial blade. Lord Roman, he says carefully. Roman doesn't answer him. His eyes stay on Jace. What did you say? Jace's mouth curves faintly. I said there's another Maddox Alpha present. The council chose her for the Maddox line. Not merely for me. The throne can't carry vow debt because one match proves unsuitable. Roman is a Maddox Alpha. He has no Luna, no heir, and no active court obligation. Give her to Roman. Roman lifts one hand, and the elders stop. Do you understand what you're saying? He asks. Jace gives a faint, practiced laugh. I'm solving the problem. No. Roman's eyes don't move from him. You're hiding where you put the damage. You rejected a woman waiting beneath the arch, then called the next place you could leave her a solution. Jace's eyes flash. Careful, uncle. Roman steps closer. Careful, he repeats. Jace's smile hardens. You have no Luna, no heir, and no current vow. You need stability in the north, and she needs a new Maddox Alpha now that the council's match has failed. The matter is clean. Roman finally turns his head, but not toward me. He looks at the room. Has anyone asked her? Jace's expression cools. This is no time for sentiment. Roman's mouth doesn't move, but something in his face turns colder. Consent isn't sentiment. Elder Rowan steps forward. The law is clear. The vow has opened beneath witness. Prince Jace Maddox has refused. The Maddox line owes answer before moonset, or the debt falls across the royal claim. Roman's eyes settle on me the moment the elder says it. He takes one step closer, then stops far enough away that his shadow doesn't touch my bare feet. Ivy. Did you agree to this? My lips part, but no words come. Jace shifts beside the altar. Ivy. Elder Rowan clears his throat. Miss Brooks must answer before the moon lowers further. Roman doesn't look away. Ivy, he says again. Did you agree to this? I look at Jace, at the prince who was supposed to make me queen, and made me a spectacle instead. I look at Roman. No, I say. For one breath, no one moves. She's had a shock, Jace says. She doesn't know what she's saying. Roman keeps his attention on me, steady and winter gray. She answered clearly. Elder Rowan steps forward. The matter must be settled. The royal vow opened beneath witness. Prince Jace Maddox refused the vow. Miss Brooks refused transfer. Marissa steps into the silence. Ivy. You're frightened. No one can blame you for that. But don't make a mistake. Roman turns toward her. Are you her mother? Marissa's face tightens. In every way that matters. Roman's gaze flicks to me, then returns to her. Then speak to her like one. Wade rises fully, but before he can open his mouth, Jace steps forward. Enough. The council requires an answer. Roman's eyes return to me. Ivy. You can refuse all of it. If you say no to the vow, I'll see you safely out of this chamber. Jace lets out a humorless laugh. A charming proposal. Roman still doesn't look away from me. But if you say yes, he says, say it because it's yours. I look at Roman. I agree to answer the vow with you. Roman's expression doesn't soften, but something in his face settles. Then I answer it with you, he says. Jace laughs once. Elder Rowan clears his throat. Consent must be recorded. Bring the second ribbon. An attendant hurries forward with a small black box. Elder Rowan cuts away the remains of the failed white ribbon. Then Elder Rowan takes the black ribbon, and Roman steps closer. He extends his palm, open and waiting. I place my hand in his. His palm is warm and rough, crossed with scars. He lets my fingers rest there for one moment before he carefully closes his grip. Elder Rowan winds the black ribbon around our joined hands. Elder Rowan lifts the blade. By blood, by law, by vow, and by moon, Lord Roman Maddox, Alpha of the Northern Border, comes before the Pax to answer the royal vow debt with free consent recorded. Do you accept Ivy Brooks as your wife, and Luna by vow, law, and blood? Roman answers without hesitation. I do. Elder Rowan turns to me. Ivy Brooks, do you accept Roman Maddox as your husband, and Alpha by vow, law, and blood? I do. Elder Rowan lowers the blade. The cut is quick. Our blood touches beneath the black ribbon. The silver arch flares above us. Jace looks at our joined hands. For the first time, he looks uncertain. Elder Rowan steps closer. The vow is witnessed. The Moon Council records the bond between Lord Roman Maddox, Alpha of the Northern Border, and Ivy Brooks. Roman's gaze cuts to the Elder. Complete it. Elder Rowan pauses. Roman's voice doesn't rise. Properly. At the altar, with the royal vow already open, Jace Maddox pulls his hand from mine and says no. The kingdom watches me become a problem. The moon magic turns cold, and then he names his solution. Another Maddox Alpha is present. What will Roman do with me? Elder Rowan inclines his head. Ivy Maddox. Roman removes his coat. He steps behind me and settles the coat around my shoulders. Jace lets out another quiet laugh. Very gallant. Roman finally looks at him. There are still pieces of the first ribbon at her feet. Don't speak to me about gallantry. Jace flushes. Roman looks toward Elder Rowan. The vow is completed, so the spectacle is over. Can you walk? Yes, I lie. Roman's eyes narrow slightly. Slowly, then. He turns toward the aisle. We leave the altar together. Wade steps into the aisle before we can pass. My daughter has suffered a public ordeal, he says. Surely even the North can allow her one night with her family. Roman stops, and so do I. I'll ask her. Where do you want to go? He asks. With him, I say. Wade's expression hardens. Ivy, Roman's voice cuts in before mine can fail. She answered. Wade looks at him. She's still part of my household. Roman's hand settles near my back. She's my wife. She remains under Brooke's care until formal transition is agreed upon. Roman's eyes go colder. No. She doesn't. Wade steps aside, and we reach the end of the aisle. Jace's voice comes from behind us. Ivy, I stop before I can stop myself. I look back. Jace stands beneath the arch where he refused me. I look at Jace for one final breath, then I turn away. When the prince watches me walk away, I don't look back. The corridor outside the moon chamber is colder than the room we leave behind. Your hand, Roman says. It's fine. He pulls a folded square of clean white linen and presses the cloth to the cut. Press here, he says, guiding my fingers over the cloth. Until it slows. Thank you. You don't owe me gratitude for a wound I stood beside when it was made. Wade Brooks stands at the corridor mouth with Marissa and Sloane behind him. We need to speak, Wade says. Roman looks at me. Do you want to speak with them? A moment, I say. Wade steps closer. This has gone far enough. You were meant to preserve the alliance, not become the wound every pack leader will discuss tomorrow. I didn't reject the vow. Wade's eyes sharpen. No. But you let Roman Maddox turn the ceremony into a spectacle. He asked me a question. He challenged the authority of the Moon Council and corrected your mother in public. Marissa's face is beautiful and hard. Your mother had the same talent, she says. Making men forget propriety long enough to embarrass everyone attached to her. Your mother opened her legs for a wolf she couldn't name. We spent years turning her shame into something useful. And now look at you. Sloane steps forward. Mother, don't. She's had such a terrible night. Then her gaze shifts to me. He wrapped his coat around you because everyone was watching, she says. What happens when no one is? Roman's voice rises. Ivy, do you want to stay in this conversation? Marissa's face tightens. This is a family matter. Roman's gaze doesn't leave me. Then she can choose whether to remain in it. Wade's voice hardens. You've known her for less than an hour. And in less than an hour, Roman nearly growls, I've heard enough. I look at Wade, at Marissa, at Sloane. Then I look at Roman. No, I say. Roman steps to my side. Then you're finished speaking to my wife. Wade's face darkens. She's still our family. Roman's eyes stay flat. Then you should be remembered that before tonight. Wade takes one controlled step forward. Careful, Lord Roman. I've been careful.